Welcome. It's time to get to work. In front of you on these tables are a range of materials. Your challenge is to take one or more of these items and reshape and forge that into a brand new blade of your own design. This week, the length of the cutting edge of your blade must be at least 9 inches, and the overall length of your blade must be less than 22 inches. Good luck, gentlemen. Your time starts now.
I took 2 ball bearings and I flattened them out, and I'm sandwiching them between some mild steel, and I'm just gonna forge out a barb and make my knife from that.
I forged the ball bearing to a size that I thought was gonna work for forge welding. I measured the mild steel to that size and cut the mild steel, so now I have 3 essentially matching wafers.
Mace is using his baseball bat, and this is an old trick. If you hit it with a hammer, it'll mushroom that edge down. You can get the same effect with a baseball bat, so you can straighten out that back spine without deforming your edge very much.
What was that?
That's where you transfer your spirit into the blade.
I don't know what comes out of my mouth when that happens, but it's just a verbal expression of my emotion at the time. I'm not even conscious of it when it happens.
Here we go, in the oil. Mace is in the oil. I like you put it all the way in. He's got a glove on.
Because of the size of my tang, there is no way to drill straight down into a piece of hickory. My only option was 3 slabs of wood, the middle slab being cut out to the perfect shape of the tang, and then all 3 pieces of wood sandwiched together.
Making a guard for my knife, and I'm gonna make a wood handle out of a piece of sledgehammer handle.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up! Gentlemen, this is the weapons test. But first, Jay is going to test your weapon's strength and durability in the coconut chop. Jay?
All right, bladesmiths, I'm gonna take each of your blades and attempt to split 3 coconuts with them. Murray up first.
Don't break it.
That's up to you, not me. Well, Murray cut really well. Got through the 3 coconuts with no issues at all. No deformation in the edge, but we did get a bit of a bend in the blade. But overall, performed very nicely. Mace, what do you think? You ready?
Hell yeah.
Well, I went through coconuts, no problem. Not only went through the coconuts cleanly, a bit deeply into the tubes below it. Got a little rushed on the handle at the end, I think, but overall, very nice.
Thank you.
Now, we're asking you to forge a weapon whose origins go back thousands of years. The Moro Kris. Your challenge is to forge an effective, fully functional version of that ancient and beautiful weapon. Good luck, bladesmiths. We will see you in 5 days.
I've never made a Moro Kris before. The size-wise, I'm comfortable with the project, but there's a lot of details that I need to learn about. So I'm sanding the cardboard version so that I can develop muscle memory, so by the time I get to the real blade, I'll be a little bit familiar with the grinding.
Well, we had a start. When I first started bladesmithing, I took an intro to bladesmithing class, and in that class, I actually made a couple of Kris blades. I plan on constructing a 23-layer billet of Damascus to make the sword from, 7 layers for each of my competitors, and a layer for my daughter, a layer for my wife.
don't think it quenched. No, look, it just bent up. So it's got to be heated higher. Damn it.
Quenching seemed to go good. I didn't hear any tings, so hopefully we got a good, viable blade.
I decided to go with a multi-piece construction for the handle that doesn't require any drilling through the tang, which would potentially weaken it. I know I've done my absolute best with this project. I'm all ready for this competition.
I'm gonna win. Tigers are winners, and I am the tiger.
Gentlemen, they certainly look great, but beauty is secondary to performance. All that matters now is how they perform in our weapons test. This is the slice test. Doug?
The unique design of a Moro Kris is even made more distinct by its fluid, wave-like edges. It can thrust, but its primary purpose is slashing and chopping. To test your Kris's ability to perform according to its ancient design, I will use it to chop and slice against these moving targets. Mace, you're up first. Are you ready?
Sure. Nice.
Nice balance, nice recovery, allows you to just move with the blade. Good job.
Thank you.
Mary, you're next. You ready?
Certainly am.
Well, Mary, the balance of this blade allows me to chase an attack, and it will come with me. On the recovery to go to another attack, it will stay with me. It doesn't go away from me. It will slice. Good job.
Thank you. The quality of the cut is obvious to the human eye. My blade was the sharper and more cleanly cutting blade.
To test the lethality of your Kris, I will take your weapon. I'm going to strike into this animal carcass. Mace, you're up first. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Well, it cut cleanly through the spine, all the way through the meat in one big sweeping slash. It will kill. Good job.
Thank you very much.
Mary, you're up next. You ready?
Yep.
When cutting through, there was a slight drag in the feel of the cut, but it did cut very cleanly through. It's a very, very sharp blade. It will kill.
I'm pleased with the performance of my blade, but I think Murray's blade did well too, and I think it's gonna be a tough decision for the judges.
Gentlemen, you have both done immaculate work. However, in this forge, there can only be one winner of $10,000. Mace, you are the Forged and Fire champion.
Yes!
Congratulations.
Thank you, Murray.
Nice job, man.
Thanks very
I'm
much.
happy for you.
Mace, congratulations.
Woo! I'm the Forged and Fire champion. I feel good, and I'm glad I came out on top. I'm the tiger.